Have you ever stopped to consider that your home's energy might be directly influencing the blessings or hardships you face in life? In the same way, could the entire fate of a country, like the United States, be shaped by unseen forces? According to Nostradamus, the renowned 16th-century prophet, and Baba Vanga, the blind mystic with an eerily accurate track record, something extraordinary is about to unfold in America. These two prophets saw what no one else could, and their predictions are closer to reality than ever before. This video will delve deep into their most shocking and dangerous prophecies for the United States, prophecies that are said to be unfolding in the very near future. From natural disasters to global political shifts, what they predicted is bound to shake the very foundation of the country. And if you're feeling a strange sense of tension in the air lately, you might just be picking up on the same energies they warned us about. By watching this video, you'll not only discover the chilling details of these prophecies but also learn how they could directly impact your life, your family, and even the global community. Nostradamus and Baba Vanga didn't just see events, they saw the consequences. What happens next could change everything for America and its people. Are you prepared for what's coming? Stay until the end to find out the truth behind these prophetic warnings. So, are you ready to explore the mysterious predictions that might already be setting the stage for America's future? Let's jump in and see what these two legendary prophets have foretold, and what you can do to protect yourself in these uncertain times. The energy around us, signs of change. Just as our homes can attract or repel positive energy, so can entire nations. You might wonder how this relates to the impending events in the United States. Nostradamus and Baba Vanga both believed that collective energies, shaped by the actions and decisions of a nation, could lead to either blessings or catastrophic events. Their predictions suggest that the U.S. is on the verge of facing unprecedented challenges that have been decades in the making. The idea that a country can have a collective energy, much like a household, may seem unusual, but it's not far from the truth. Think about how the energy in your own home changes depending on who's there, the emotions in the air, and the way you take care of it. If your home is cluttered or full of unresolved tension, it starts to affect you. Similarly, a country like the United States, with its growing political divisions, social unrest, and environmental challenges, can accumulate negative energy that influences its overall trajectory. Like the energy within a home, the energy within a country can block or enhance the flow of prosperity and peace. Nostradamus predicted that certain actions, political unrest, and environmental imbalances could soon bring America to a critical breaking point. Similarly, Baba Vanga warned of large-scale disasters that could shake the very core of the nation. If you've been sensing a heaviness or a growing tension, these could be the early signs of what's to come. But what are these specific events? Nostradamus saw visions of major natural disasters, earthquakes, floods, and fires, that would devastate entire regions of the United States. Baba Vanga, on the other hand, foresaw a year where the political landscape would collapse, causing instability not just within the country but across the globe. Her visions pointed to civil unrest, economic collapse, and even potential conflict that could destabilize not just America but the entire world. Could we already be seeing the early warning signs? And how much time is left before these shocking events unfold? We are living in times where natural disasters are becoming more frequent and severe. Climate change has been a key concern for many scientists, and both Nostradamus and Baba Vanga hinted at the idea that nature would play a major role in future calamities. The prophets believed that humanity's disregard for the environment would lead to devastating consequences. Could the wildfires, hurricanes, and flooding we're seeing now be precursors to something bigger? According to these seers, it's possible. Unseen forces blocking America's blessings. Just as objects in your home can block the flow of blessings, there are unseen forces in America preventing the country from moving forward. According to Nostradamus, greed, corruption, and spiritual decay have left the nation vulnerable to divine reckoning. These forces act as blockages, creating a dark energy that hinders the flow of prosperity and peace. If these negative forces aren't addressed, they could lead to a tipping point, a point of no return. Baba Vanga also touched on this concept, suggesting that a shift in collective energy, fueled by greed and selfishness, could lead to unprecedented chaos. Just as negative objects can disrupt the peace in your home, the spiritual atmosphere of a nation can create barriers that prevent blessings. This energy isn't always tangible, but its effects are. Nostradamus believed that until these forces are dealt with, no real progress can be made. This looming danger is more than just a political or environmental issue, it's deeply spiritual. In many of Nostradamus' writings, he warned of the dangers that come when nations stray from their moral compass. He foresaw a time when America's pursuit of material wealth, power, and global dominance would lead to spiritual bankruptcy. In his vision, the country's leaders would focus more on personal gain than the well-being of their citizens, resulting in widespread disillusionment and anger. This discontent could open the door for internal strife and even collapse. Baba Vanga echoed these concerns, emphasizing that the United States would face a period of reckoning. She predicted a time when the country's internal conflicts would reach a boiling point, leading to widespread unrest and even potential fragmentation. According to her, the energies blocking America's blessings are not just political, they are deeply spiritual. Until the nation confronts its moral and ethical shortcomings, it will continue to struggle. The good news? Nostradamus and Baba Vanga both hinted that hope is not entirely lost. By recognizing the destructive energy and taking steps to remove it, the United States can open itself to a brighter future. But time is running out, and if the necessary changes aren't made soon, the consequences could be devastating. This is where individual action becomes essential. Just as you can clear negative energy from your home by removing toxic objects or habits, there are ways that a nation can cleanse itself of the negative forces holding it back. But it starts with individuals. Baba Vanga often emphasized the power of the collective, the idea that change on a large scale begins with personal transformation. If enough people make conscious choices to align themselves with positive energy, the nation as a whole can start to shift. Prophecies unfolding, what you can do. So, what can you do in the face of these looming disasters? The truth is, just as your home requires cleansing to welcome prosperity, so too does your mindset and your energy. Nostradamus believed that by aligning oneself with positive spiritual principles, individuals could protect themselves from the worst of the coming events. He saw that those who prepared spiritually and emotionally would be better equipped to navigate the challenges ahead. Baba Vanga, too, stressed the importance of mental and emotional preparation. These prophets weren't just warning us of what's to come, they were giving us tools to navigate through it. While we cannot control the larger forces at play, we can control how we react. By maintaining a strong spiritual foundation, you can ensure that you and your family are shielded from the worst effects. It's time to take action, clear out the negative energy around you, align yourself with positive intentions, and prepare for the challenges ahead. The process of cleansing isn't a one-time act. It's an ongoing practice. Just as you wouldn't clean your home once and never again, the same goes for your spiritual and mental environment. Regularly check in with yourself. Are there negative influences in your life that are holding you back? Are there habits or thoughts that are blocking your personal growth? In the face of these looming challenges, it's more important than ever to stay aligned with positivity and light. Like removing broken objects from your home to invite blessings, this act of spiritual cleansing will open pathways for you to navigate these difficult times. Nostradamus emphasized the importance of faith, both in oneself and in a higher power. He believed that those who remain grounded in their values and maintain a clear vision of hope will be the ones who survive and even thrive during times of crisis. Baba Vanga also spoke of the power of faith. She warned that those who cling to material possessions and selfish desires will struggle the most when the prophecies begin to unfold. However, those who focus on spiritual growth, kindness, and compassion will be able to weather the storm. The future is uncertain, but your preparation today can make all the difference. Both prophets spoke of a choice. Humanity stands at a crossroads, and the decisions we make, both individually and collectively, will determine our fate. Will we continue down a path of destruction, or will we choose to realign ourselves with the principles of peace, love, and unity? The choice is ours, but time is running out. Prepare for what's coming. Now that you understand the weight of these predictions, the time to act is now. Nostradamus and Baba Vanga both saw a future filled with danger, but they also left clues on how we can survive and even thrive in the midst of chaos. The energy of the United States, and the entire world, can shift, but it starts with individuals like you taking action. You don't have to wait for the disasters to strike before making a change.